March 23rd, 2019 at 4:40 p.m. And so I was thinking about self-love and sexuality, right? And it hit me just how important it is for us women, and I'm speaking specifically to women, how important it is for us women to really self-love ourselves, self-care ourselves with regards to our sexuality. Back in the day, I was kind of prudish about sex. I didn't really care for it. Like I would have it, if I was in a relationship or whatever, but it was more so like I did it because I felt like I had to. Like I did it because I'm like, well, I'm in a relationship and I guess it comes with the territory. But it was never doing it because I knew I was going to get like this special kind of energy out of it or a special kind of feeling out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I've discovered it was partly because I didn't know myself with regards to like my body. Like I knew certain things that may have felt good if, my partner did a certain something, here and there. But because I didn't self-love myself enough, because I didn't know my own body well enough to know what I really liked and what I didn't like, and it left me at a disadvantage. And it pretty much left me leaving it up to like the partner to discover and figure out what I like and what I didn't like. These past 2 years, I've really concentrated on self-loving myself. And part of that is being celibate, amongst other things. But I really have gotten to know my body in ways that I've never gotten to know my body before. And me loving myself and honoring myself and respecting myself and setting boundaries for myself and being authentically myself has really, it just really opened my eyes to how I look at sex now. I look at sex so differently now. And when I decide to partake in sexual activity again with another person, I really want sex to be an experience, like every single time. And I think part of the experience is definitely knowing your own body, like knowing what turns you on and not being fearful of letting your partner know what turns you on, and not being prudish about letting your inner freak flag fly. It's like being totally open to the experience of knowing your body and learning your partner's body, and then allowing both of you to explore each other's body and learn each other's body, but like in a real sensual way. Like I know some women might complain that their spouses, they may feel like when they have sex with their spouse, it's more of like let me just do it to shut them up, or let me just do it so I can hurry up and get it over with. And I think that's bad. That's bad if you're with someone, if you're in a relationship with someone, or even if you're just casually having sex with someone. It's like, if that's your thought process, let me just do it to shut them up, or let me just do it so I can hurry up and get it over with. And that's bad. And I'm learning that the experience of it all is what really matters. Like I said, like knowing your own body well enough to know what you like, and not being fearful to tell your spouse what you like, and showing them or guiding them, or and hopefully they're open to the process of learning your body and listening to you, and not just listening to what you say to them with words, but listening to you with listening to your moans, listening to your groans, listening to whatever they do to a specific body part of yours, how it makes you sound from it. And I think part of that is really caring about your spouse's experience with regards to sex. And ladies, when you're self-loving yourself, ladies 18 years and older, when you're self-loving yourself like without a partner, when you're self-loving yourself, really get to know yourself. Like really admire yourself. Admire the beauty of yourself. So many women don't do that. Admire your legs. Admire your thighs. Admire your calves. Admire your knees. Admire your toes. Admire your hips. Admire your ass. Admire your belly. Admire your breasts. Admire your neck. Admire your face. Your hair, even on your head. Like admire your lips, the ones on your face and the ones below. Admire yourself. Rub yourself. Love yourself. Like understand how beautiful you are, and take your time with yourself. Don't rush through the process of loving yourself. Take your time and love yourself. Because properly doing that will allow another person to properly do it too, because you know how you love to love yourself, you know? So you won't allow another person to love your person any less. And when you're loving yourself and you strike a chord that may make you let out a groan or a moan, or maybe even a high-pitched a high-pitched note, admire that too. Love that about yourself too. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I think that is the sexiest shit in the world. And you will even turn yourself on hearing yourself. So I say all this to say, again, ladies 18 years and older, get to know yourselves. Love yourselves. Care for yourselves. Admire yourselves. Admire your beauty. Admire the human shell that is you. And take care of it. And don't entrust it with just anyone. And when you do finally decide to entrust it with someone, make sure that they love it just as much as you do. Okay? I'd love your feedback. Thanks for listening, y'all. Peace and blessings.